Good morning, all of the Patties. How are you doing this morning? I'm doing all right. Just got back from the gym. Should be a special stream this morning. I got to make sure that the alerts on my phone are on because I might be buying a Rolex or some other luxury watch during the stream. Had this Australian dollar, US dollar win this morning. You can see here we had the trend line. Okay, we had a trend line break, got a little positive momentum. Look, bearish engulfing candle right there. Price shot up to TP1, came down, hit our break even. Nice trade, had some really bad spread on that trade, so didn't get as much profit as I wanted to. The gold trade this morning didn't go my way. I got the direction right. I had the direction right. This was yesterday's trade, actually. So yesterday's trade went well. Look, this was our zone, right? This was our zone right here. Definitely would have hit TP1 on that one and then break even. But I didn't tap in, and then I got off stream. I think price was around here when I got off stream. So some of the patties still got into the trade here, and we won it. This morning, I actually sold on gold. And you can see the price was going down significantly. I think I must have sold around here or something. Well, my analyst went against me, knocked me out, and then my analyst had the direction right. We just took a tough one this morning. It is what it is. We're looking to move forward. So 1-1 on the day in VIP, 1 win, 1 loss, and we're looking to get some more wins. What's going on in gold? I have no idea what the hell is going on gold. Look at this. Poured all the way down. That was the direction of the move I was trying to connect with, and then came up. Okay, so that's what we're doing right now. Let's see what's going on with my chat. I don't even have my chat open. Yeah, we've got some news. We'll have to take a look at the news. Let me check my scene quickly as well. Make sure I'm running my macro there. Very good, very good. 445 people in here. Nice start to the day. Did we post it in Telegram yet? Maybe, maybe not. Might go break even. So yeah, just got a few pips on that Australian dollar, US dollar win. Quick scalp. We got the free trade open right now. Stop loss moved to break even on that. I told you the gold one did not go my way, but that's okay. We were on like, I think a 7 trade win streak at the time, so let's see what we can do today. See if we can get some winners on stream. As always, don't follow my trades. This is not financial advice. Everything we're doing here is just education and entertainment only. Do not copy my trades. Hit the gym this morning. Got myself a little McDonald's this morning. The warm-up trade, the reason there's no more warm-up trade is because people didn't like the warm-up trade. They didn't want to see it. It did seem like most people, because they weren't involved in the warm-up trade, they didn't care about the warm-up trade. Free trade went break even. I do work out fasted, yeah, so I work out in the morning. And then I eat during the stream. This morning I hit the gym around 7:30 a.m. Oh, Mo13 got the partial on the free trade. Good for you, Mo. Smart move, Mo. We have smart traders in the chat. Look, I got some berries too. That is my EMA. Mansoor's in the building. What's going on, Mansoor? Mansoor, normally you have a crown next to your head because you're a top fan. What's going on? Alright. So there is some news this morning that we have to take a look at here. Let's pop that up. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at the news. Give it a refresh here. So we have news coming in at 10 a.m. Institute for Supply Management. What's the usual effect? If the actual is greater than the forecast, it's good for the US dollar. So will the actual be greater than 51.5? The previous was 50.8. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's see if there's any guesses in here. No guesses, I guess. I hope my phone doesn't ignore you. I gotta have the sound on my phone because I might be buying a Rolex this morning. Hopefully, I could buy a Rolex this morning. What Rolex do I want to buy? That is the question. Let's take a look at the watches that I'm looking at buying today. I think this is the one that is... I'm feeling really good about this one, you see there? And like that, with the two-tone, with the black and gold. I do like the look of that. No, I'm planning on buying the Rolex in the middle of this stream. I think I have a buddy going to the watch shop and he's going to call me on the phone. So that one I really like. And then which is the other one that I like? Was... Where the hell is it? It was a Wimbledon. Can't seem to find it though. Where is the Wimbledon? There. This is the other one I like as well. So I should be getting a FaceTime at some point this morning during the stream, and then I'm gonna buy a Rolex. Hopefully, those are the couple that I like so far. The black one is nicer. Yeah, I like the black one a lot, so we may go with the black one. Get them both? Yeah, I guess I could get them both, but let's just start with one for now. Morning, John. Morning, Jose. Thank you, Jose. You look fresh, too. Morning, Saiva Sudeva. You getting any trades yet this morning? I don't know how to do a poll. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. All right. Which watch should I buy? We'll go with Blackface Rolex or Wimbledon Rolex. All right, and I'll put those on the screen. All right, so I'm starting a poll. Do you guys see the poll? The poll is up. So our options were this one right here. I really like that one. And then, where was the other one? Ooh, I like that one too. The other one I really liked was this one. So I like the Wimbledon right there. I like that silver underneath with the green. Match my green eyes. And then I think the one that people like more is this one right here. But I like both of them. So everyone likes the Blackface Rolex. All right. I'll tell my guy the Blackface is the winner. What are we, 71%? All right. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Abdullah Khan. Love you. Yeah, I guess I should look at the charts, huh? Euro USD. Well, the thing is, we gotta be careful about this news at 10 a.m. That is the problem. God, that's so loud. I gotta turn that down. Turn these noties down. Too many damn messages. Okay. I just don't want to miss that call in case the guy calls about the Rolexes this morning. All right, what is Vapul saying? He likes US dollar Swiss franc this morning. I also like US dollar Swiss franc this morning. Why? Look, we had some liquidity get taken below here, and then price went up, respected the level. We're getting liquidity getting taken right there in our level of demand. I'm going to be looking to buy this morning. Now, it's going to be tough because of the news. It's going to be tough. But this is something that I'm looking at right now. What does Pat like? What do the Patties like? That's what matters. Top of the range, bottom of the range. How am I trading today? Let's go ahead and take a look at the strategy that I'll be employing this morning live on stream. The strategy that has brought me to 3 wins in a row. If your copy trader isn't working, just follow the FAQ. Everything I know is in the FAQ. There are no secrets to the copy trader. Price is pushing down, it's pushing up. Right now it's 940, right? We're looking at this 15-minute candle and it's setting our range, okay? So the candle goes up, it goes down. At 9:45, you have the candle high and the candle low. That creates our opening range, all right? Next thing we're doing, we're monitoring the price, right? This is the range that we just created. We're watching the price. Can we get the price break out the top? Can we get the price break out the bottom? That's going to help us with trend direction. Ahmed, please relax in chat. And then on the M5 time frame, we're looking for that break right there. Candle break and close. Overall trend direction up. So on this one, we'd be looking for a buy. Very simple. Then we have our entry. Look, where do you want to enter? I generally like demand zones, supply zones. That's what I'll be looking for today. And then we enter a trade. Let's say on this one, we entered at an FVG, set our stop loss down here, hit our partial profit right there, and hit the full profit up there. We let that thing ride on stream, and hopefully we hit that TP2 and cash in. So that's what we're doing today. Ahmed does need to calm down. I think we're gonna have to put him in a timeout. There you go. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Everybody sees you in there. Everybody sees you, okay? So this is what I'm looking at right now. Gold is going nuts this morning. Who knows what the hell we're supposed to do with this? I don't know what we're doing with gold. It's ping pong, and I should have won my trade this morning on gold. I just missed it. Okay, and I was also looking at UJ was another pair I was interested in, so let's take a look at UJ. Right there, it's at a decent level. We're above, right? We're above our EMA now. Price seems to be trending up a little bit. The US dollar against the Japanese yen, right? It looks pretty good for us here, okay? That looks pretty good. The market structure's decent. We broke above our EMA here. We've got a level of demand here. We're tapping in. So this is another setup that I'm going to be waiting for this morning. And what are we waiting for? We're waiting for the price to break out the top of the range. That's what we want. Price to break out the top of the range and close. And then we're going to have it pull back somewhere around here. Okay, that's what I'll be looking for this morning as I look for many, many trades. I think Naomi just fell down upstairs and she's screaming. That makes me very sad. She's really losing it. I'm gonna go see what's wrong with my baby. I'll be right back in a second, okay? What happened? Oof. Naomi rolled off the bed and she hit her head, and so she was crying, but she did uppies to Dada. I gave her a kiss and she's feeling much better. Yeah, she's doing absolutely fine. Hopefully she learns from that experience the same way I lose every time, or say I learn every time I lose a trade. It's good to see Patricia here. Beautiful, beautiful Patricia. All right. This is not financial advice. All right. So we are range close. And so now we're waiting for price to break. Very simple. We want to have the price break above this level right here. Obviously, we have some news at 10 a.m., which is going to interfere with us a little bit. Why is everyone going crazy about gold this morning? Let's see. All right, so we have gold. Let's take a look at gold. People are losing their mind this morning about gold. I don't know what the hell's going on about people in gold. Gold is bugging me right now. So that's our range. What the hell would we be entering at? I don't know. FVG, I guess. I guess we'd be looking for breakout the top here, right? It's not great price action when you're getting huge swings like this. So ideally, this would be the setup that I'd be looking for. A close out the top and a pullback here to buy, right? I guess that's what I'd be looking for. It's just the market. It's going nuts here. What the hell am I supposed to do here? I don't know. This is why I trade multiple assets, because if one asset is going nuts, I don't want to trade it. It's simple. I'm with Tipox. Nothing to do on gold. This guy's saying gold sell. But off what level? Off what level? Is this the level you sell off? Oops, what did I press? Is this the level you're selling off here? It's just like, what's your point of interest in this price action? I don't have a point of interest, so I have no idea where the hell I would even sell from. Or you sell from the area I'm buying? Do you sell from here? Or you wait for price to break through this level and then come back here? I guess that's a potential move as well. It's not clean, guys. It's not clean, right? AUD USD is breaking. Let's take a look. Thank you, Mo13. Much love to Mo. AUD USD. I think we would probably want to break out the top here more, right? I don't know if I really would want to sell this. Right, we've got a pretty good level of demand right here, so could easily react off of that level. So if we're selling it down, we don't have very far to go, so I don't think I would be doing that. Oh, baby's back. Yes, that's you right there. Honey, why are you pushing Naomi out of the way? That's Naomi, baby. Who's gambling, Rehan? All right, AUD USD didn't love. What about your CAD? We like your CAD a lot. Your CAD's at a decent sell here, actually. We could sell that potentially. Yeah, your CAD short. Vapul just messaged me about the same thing. That's why we trade together. Very good. All right, so we're getting a break out the bottom on your CAD right here, and we have what, a level of support right here. And we also have a level of supply off of this candle right there, okay? So we have options there for a sell. And maybe that would also coincide with what? The EMA. So we could get a sell off of that EMA. Something like that. The stop above. That is a pretty good idea as far as I'm concerned. 1,000 people in here. Finally, we got 1,000 people in there because they know Pat's about to trade, and when Pat's about to trade, people start showing up. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday. I already hit the gym. I'm ready to take this trade. Vapul, I think this is all right here. I think we could get in on this supply here on EURCAD. We've had a lot of success on stream with EURCAD. We are undefeated on the pair, so let's put that to the test. It seems like the blackface Rolex won, okay? That was the more expensive Rolex. 390 votes. Everyone wants me to get the blackface Rolex. So, if that's what everyone in chat wants me to get, I think that's what I'll probably get, right? It's a 2020. Looks like it's in really good shape, too. Don't worry, I'll bang it up. There's a little scratch at the top, but that's not too bad. I think that's what we'll get. I think that's what we'll get. We'll see. Still waiting for the call on that one. That's about 20 grand. A little less than that. People like the blackface. Now, if I get the watch, all right, I have the blackface watch. Do I do the other blackface as well? Do I do the other blackface? And by that, I mean just buying another blackface watch. Pat's not doing blackface. He's not gonna do it. Don't do it. Don't do blackface. What's going on, Drew? I do like APs. I'm too young for the Wimbledon. Patricia, stop hitting on me. I'm 40 years old. I'm very old. Yeah, the Patek. Yeah, I'm going to start with a Rolex to ease my way into watch culture. You're going to sell on news? But what are you selling? Are you going against the US dollar or for the US dollar? Because we really don't know until that news comes in about 10 minutes. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Song Oku, what are you looking at today this morning? Song Oku, you gave us a win last week, didn't you? What do you want me to look? Oh, Abdullah Khan. Of course I'll look at Euro USD. I love Abdullah Khan. There's something about my Abdullah Khan. He's an Arab, but he's an Arab that I like. All right, so this one looking pretty good on a sell, right? That's a pretty obvious level of supply we have. Basically, the whole thing here is a supply. We could sell on EU, right? Come right here. Come to daddy. We could sell on EU this morning. Absolutely. Why the hell are my notifications so loud? How do I turn that down? Can we get it down there? All right. Let's get into a trade and let's see if I get that call so that I could buy that watch. We don't really get a lot of haters. The only time we really get haters in the stream is when I'm losing a trade. UJ? Let's take a look. Okay, so we got the UJ break and we're waiting for our pullback. That gives us an opportunity this morning, doesn't it? And that's a nice momentum break, so we know that there is a lot of buyers right here if the price can come back to us. So we have about 4 potential setups, same as US dollar Swiss franc. So I guess maybe there's anticipation before the news right now. The news is going to be positive for the US dollar. See, let's go back to that news page. We're getting the announcement in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. How exciting is this? Let's watch the clock. Okay, that's not that exciting to watch the clock, but if the actual right here, so if this column right here is greater than the forecast, it's going to be good for the US dollar. And we do see a lot of pairs trending positive right now. So maybe they're thinking, people are trying to project that the US dollar is going to be strong this morning. And if it is strong this morning, then we're going to be looking for these buys, right? And if it's weak, then I don't know what we're doing. But we're going to do something. All right, I'm still hungry. Gold sell. Oh no, he's back. Ahmed, the angry Arab in my chat. I like the way you talk too. Much love. Gold is fall down. Yeah, never broke either, right? Need the break. No break, no business. I've got some limit orders set up. I have to be a little careful here though, because the news could spike us a bit. So let's be careful. Your CAD here, your USD, USD JPY, and US dollar Swiss franc. These are the setups of the day. Welcome to the stream. These are the setups of the day. Is that exciting? That feels exciting. Shrez G, what's going on? Shrez G, all you have to do is leave the stream on while you go to sleep, and then you'll get all of the knowledge while you're sleeping, and you'll wake up tomorrow and you'll be the best trader in the world. How about that? And then also, I have a viewer and my watch time goes up. So if you're a fan of the stream, just leave the stream on while you're cooking, eating your breakfast, whatever it is, and we all benefit. This is a arepa venezolana. I don't know what that breakfast is, Fran, but I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of you, Brickov. I'm trying to get this brick off, you know what I'm saying? I think that means I'm trying to bust. Shout out to Abdurrahman Bushima. Man, we got a lot of Arabs in here. The Arabs love me. They almost love me too much. Shouldn't I delete the limit orders during news? I probably should. Yeah, I probably should. But part of me wants to do something crazy this morning, so I think I'm going to leave them up. Don't copy me. I'm going to do something a bit crazy, and I'm going to leave these open during the news, and we'll see what happens. I am eating a McDonald's breakfast this morning. Yeah, I've got a limit set on all 4 of these setups. I'm trying to get into something. I'm tired of not trading on stream. They say I don't trade enough. They say I won't trade. Well, I'll show them. I'll show them. I'll trade. I'll trade right through news and lose 10 grand, and then I'll buy the watch. Richard Mill, what are those, 200 grand? Those are nuts. I'd rather buy another car. I'm also really good with my money. Shout out to DH and FLA. But I'm actually really good with my money. Like, I could easily just be 3 Lamborghinis and a Ferrari right now, but I'd rather just have my money in the bank making me more money. Yeah, great broker. Very happy with the broker. Let's go ahead and take a look at the news here quickly. We're about to get the result. It is pending. Tell us. Tell us. Everyone's waiting. Tell us. Charts are going to start going crazy, everybody. Okay? All right. We're in something. Be careful. Do not copy what I'm doing here. Do not copy what I'm doing here. Holy crap. Maybe we should close some of these other limits quickly here. Holy smokes, this is a bad idea. Vapul, we should have closed some of these. Let's see if we can get a win on something here. If we start getting some profits, Vapul, let's start taking some $1,000 partials, okay? All right, we are cooking. Holy crap, what pair do I even look at right now? All right, we're starting to get to some profits. Be careful, be careful. Okay, so we hit 1,000. We're taking partials on everything. I'm just watching my profits right now. Okay, let's go partials on thousands. Go partials on both of those. Those are huge. All right, partials. Wins. Just close them out. Let's just take them. Let's take it all. Let's take them. Let's just take all the profit. I'm taking all the profit right now. Let's go. Okay, what did I just clear right there? Don't do that. Don't do that, but that was about $6,000, I think. Do not do that. Don't do that. You know, the only reason that worked, okay, and I think we won 4 trades there. Now, the only reason that won is because we had the pullback, right? So the price was here, and we had our entry down here. So when it spiked down, you figured it's going to spike up a little bit too, right? Holy crap. That was nuts. All right, I got to take a gander at that. Holy smokes. Let me take a look. Let me take a little look. Jeez, that was nutso. Do not do what I do. That was gambling, but don't ever do that. Now I'm gonna be able to say that I got a win streak of 10 after that now. All right, what the hell just happened? Let's take a look. All right, we got a hell of a lot of wins. Okay, so jeez, well, the spread was bad. So the spread hurt us. We only ended up over 2K. See, there it is. So we had 1 break even, and then we had 3 wins right there for 2,500 about in profit. All right, so that goes into the record books right there, and we're gonna be spinning a wheel. We got 3 wins and a break even. 3 wins and a break even out of that. All right, that was crazy. Never do that. That is a terrible, terrible idea, what I just did. I'm still gonna get into another trade, but let's get the record. Let's get the record updated here. So the win streak is now at 6 because of that. And we're now at 38 wins and 8 losses. So that was nuts. Don't ever do that. But those are W's in the chat. That was crazy. Well, that's going to make a good reel today. That's going to make a really good reel. What the hell am I doing? I'm spinning the wheel. Sorry. I'm seeing lots of W's in the chat. Let's spin the wheel of Pat, and we got 3 wins, so we're gonna spin it 3 times. First spin. 4440. Ooh, just like those candles, baby. All right. Second spin. Let's run it up again. Who wants free VIP? 1 winner, and it's going to Jama. Your name is Jama Pro, and I typed it in. Jama Pro, you got that win. And we got another spin because we got 3 wins in a row. Who do we got in this one? Who do we got in this? Well, we're definitely going with 2 winners this time. There's someone, his name is just the letters QA, and the other guy, the name is 4X Chris. Those are the 2 winners. So we got 3 winners. And I'm not done trading. I am just getting started. Looks like I should have stayed in this one. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the news and see what actually happened here. The actual was lower, right? Which means it's bad for the US dollar. It says that's bad for the US dollar. All right, so that's making us a bit bearish on the US dollar. So let's go to our US dollar pairs. Well, it's still winning on the Swiss franc here is still winning. That's doing all right. Finishes breakfast. Damn, that was nice. All right, so we got to find some entries now. Can we sell here? Can we get a pullback here? All right, so I guess we're not really buying this anymore, right? So we could forget about you. And what else am I doing? Guess we wouldn't be buying this anymore, which is a buy. Vapul, we have any sells here? Broke out the bottom. We wouldn't want to sell that now. We still have our EUR-CAD as a potential sell, so this is still we could put this limit order open. 1, 2, 3 wins right there. So let's see if we could set up the limit order here on EUR-CAD, and let's everybody relax. Whew. Oh, also, I did get a message already. If you're claiming the VIP, you have to be following me on Instagram to claim your prize. So follow me on Instagram, and you have to DM me proof that it's you. So just send a picture that it's actually your YouTube account. That's all, very simple. Follow me while you're at it. Make sure to give me a follow on Twitter while you're at it. Trying to get some more followers on Twitter. No one seems to care about me on Twitter, but look at this. Beautiful. I even spelt Porsche wrong on purpose, just to see if anyone would notice. Is anyone trash talking me? No. Much love. Lots of love in this community. It's just love. All right, let's get back to the charts here and see if we're going to get into a trading position here. This is one that I'm interested in. Actually, I love strawberries. All right, so we would want to buy gold now, wouldn't we? We would want to buy gold. It's reacting pretty good to my level, isn't it? It is, it is, it is. My free trade copier is only for my free trading room. It's coded directly for my free trading room. Ooh, hey, Zima, give me your strawberry, you know what I'm saying? UJ setting up for a short. Well, I love me some Song Oku. Everyone knows that I'm a big fan of Song Oku. Song Oku said, Pat, go look at your USD. Go look at your USD. I went and looked at your USD, and then I won a trade. All right, so Song Oku, what are you thinking? Are you thinking... You're thinking sell off of this level. This is my assumption. You want to break out the bottom. You want to retest, and then you want to go. Song Oku, is that right? Let me know in the chat if this is what you are thinking. I believe AAAFX works in America. I don't know. Just check the website. Check the drop-down menu. I don't know. That is the broker link that I use. That is the broker in the video description. Song Oku's looking more for a trend line break setup. What kind of a trend line has he got going here? Something like this? Not a great trend line here. I don't know what you're talking about, big dog. Look, it's going off. That was my buy. That was my buy level right there. That was my demand. Look at that. I would have been TP1 right now on this one if I bought it. Look at that. Look at that. That pisses me off. I'll zoom out. Yeah. Fair enough. Looking something like that. Consolidation now. I could have just bought this, though. My original trade was right there. Look at that. Jeez, what a 12 pips. That would have been an easy dub. EU still looking wild. Yeah, EU still going crazy, huh? Like all the pairs are going a bit nuts. I wonder what the indices look like today, huh? How did the indices look? Maybe what's gold look like too? This is the gold setup. Break out the bottom and sell it. But gold should be a buy after that news, you know? US 30. Never broke out the top. US 100 broke out the top, created quite the gap there. Full gap. Might be a level that price reacts off of still. Whew. Yeah, gotta get that rate cut. You need a damn rate cut. Someone's gotta get a rate cut. Shout out to TP1CJ. UJ for the buy. Let's see. Yeah, UJ was one that was my buy level. I might have missed it. That was a pretty good looking demand right there, but we were thinking United States was going to be a bit bearish after the news. The news is bad for the US dollar, so we're thinking about fundamentals. But Pool, do you see anything you're interested in? Oh gosh, that was exciting. Yeah, Reeb, that was crazy. I was down like, what, 5,000 at one point, and then I ended up closing all my trades for about 2,600 in profit. So that should pay for a little bit. Let's see. NQ is at a demand. Do we want to take NQ this morning? It's a decent level. We got the break. All right, Vapul, let's take one here on NQ. Let's try not to give back our profits here, but let's see if we could get in NQ and just trade the range here. Let's get to the bottom of the, closer to the bottom of the range, I guess. See if we could get in on NQ here. You know, we can do all right on this now. We're at a strong level. Look, pull this thing across. We're at a strong level within an FVG right there. That should be a decent level. Let's see if we can get anything on this right here. I'm gonna see. I might tap into this in a second. Let's see. Okay. Getting ready for another trading position this morning. Catching a red candle. Be safe. This is a C setup. I've been doing a little bit of dumb stuff this morning. Where's my entry? What the hell? Bro, I'm telling you. I didn't switch brokers yet. I gotta get on the AAAFX. This broker just does not tap me in. It should tap me in better than it does. Look at that. Is that a sniper entry? Am I at TP1 right here? Come on. Stop messing with me, man. It's just messing with me so much lately. This is my level right there. All right, we reacted off to level 1, so let's react off that level again. This level held. This level held. Got an FVG right here about to get filled. I should be in this trade already. I'm not sure why I'm not. The spread is just eating me alive on everything lately. Let's see if we could get into it. Yeah, Ventura is eating me alive on some of these. Now, they've been such a good broker for so long. It's just like... It's like, how many times do I sit here, get the direction right, get my entry, like, perfect to the tick, not get into the trade, and then have it kind of go against me later. Like it's been very frustrating for me to see. Like if the price hits like the midline right there, I'd probably be TP1 right there. And so like if price comes to that level, then I go, well, do I even want to take the trade anymore? It's already come to my level. It's no longer fresh. Let's see if we could get in. I think this could flip against us still, and we could get in here. We're at a nice level, so I think we're gonna go in. All right, so we're in. Let's see what we could do here. Let's see if we could now flip up to my TP1. All right, flip up. This is the fourth. This will be our fourth trade of the day. We're going for, what are we, 7 straight wins with this one. We had 3 wins on stream already. I'm at a nice level. There's a lot of volume here. We're looking at some big candles, and I'm hoping that you smash that like button right there. Let's clap this trade up. Let's clap this trade up. Thank you for all the clapping. Let's get some buyers in here right now and just get up to a TP1 quickly. I got to get this plate out of my face. All right, so a good reaction off of my level. Hoping for a little bit more for my partial. Looking at the EMA, looking at the range midline. Hoping to stay in profit on this one for a while. Got about 1,200 people in the chat. We did better yesterday. I think we were at about 1,400. Hopefully we can get some more people in here. So let's see some W's, let's see some likes, and let's see if we can take this to a 7 trade win streak. And I am waiting still on the Rolex. Let's see. Let me message my Rolex guy. All right, don't turn against me now. Chill out, trade. Let's see where my Rolex guy is. All right, maybe not while I'm losing a trade. Here, let's not jinx me with the Rolex guy. Let's pull that down a little bit. I think we might be just taking a little bit of liquidity here before we flip back up, okay? This is an obvious level of liquidity because, look, you see this big candle? There's a lot of people doing what I'm doing, trying to read the footprint of the big banks, right? Big banks pushed it up. Big banks like this area. Maybe the big banks are going to push it down, knock you and I out of this trade, and then they're going to carry it up. But hopefully that's not what they do. I've got a nice win streak going of, geez, 6 in a row now. 6 in a row. 38-8 live on stream. We won 3 this morning during some insane news. Now, this is not the reaction that I want to get on this trade, but could be liquidity a little bit below this level here. We are filling that FVG. Maybe I should have had my entry a little bit lower to really think about that liquidity, but didn't want to miss the trade, keep missing trades. You know, trades keep ticking in and then not going my way. And that's kind of the psychology of trading, isn't it? Not shady at all. It's actually the guy, my Rolex guy. My lots on this one are 3. My Rolex guy is actually my house builder. He just buys a lot of Rolexes. He's down in Florida. So he's just shopping, and he's going to FaceTime me at some point. Yeah, 3 gambling wins is 3 wins, man. Wins are wins. They were risky, and I told you not to do it, so I'm glad you didn't. But we put them on the ledger. Maybe I shouldn't have did it, but I did it, and we put them on the ledger. All right, so we took some liquidity from the markets now. Let's see if our level can now hold. Wicking from our level is a good sign, right? As long as the price doesn't close below the level, then we feel pretty good. So I think we're going to flip bearish here, and then I think we're going to pop up. That is my hope. That is my hope. But some big candles here that I don't like to see. That is indices trading, though. You definitely get some big candles. Let's see if this level here can hold again. and we could wick out of my level right there. Either way, we're having a pretty good day so far. How come I don't trade futures? I've never really traded futures, so I don't know. Maybe it's easier. I see a lot of dumb guys trading futures. Lots of dummies. Maybe I should try it one of these days. I've been trading Forex just my whole life, so it's hard to make the change this late into my life. I don't do conferences. I don't know. I've never been invited to a conference despite all my years of knowledge, but I don't know. I think like you have to know certain people, I guess. I don't know. You'd have to pay me to do it anyways. I'm not talking for free. I talk for free on YouTube already. Okay, what do we... People keep telling me to look at gold. We could take a gander at gold while my trade plays out. Gold is trading within the range still, right? So, if gold is trading within the range, we need the price to break out, right? We need the price to either break out the top and close, or price to break out the bottom and close, and then that's going to give us direction up or direction down, right? That's what we're going to do. Shoot, I do not like my indices trade right now. I'm hoping we could, respect my level a little bit. I'm just watching a candle tank me here. Don't really have a set stop loss here. I guess below this wick there. Jeez. Don't give back my profits now, please. Hopefully this is just liquidity right here below my obvious support, right? Obvious support, liquidity, and then go back up. That is the hope. That is the hope. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I don't know, why do you... I just was on the gold chart. I said, this is gold right there. This is gold. You guys keep asking, what do we need? We need a break and close above, or we need a break and close below. We don't have that, so I don't know what to do. You guys want me to look at this chart? There's nothing going on in this chart. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. I could sit on this chart for a while. You guys keep saying, how about gold? How about gold? I don't know. There's no break, right? That's I have a strategy. I need a break. Where's the break? I don't see a break, so there's nothing I can do here. I don't know what to tell you. I love you, but I don't know what to tell you. The best strategy is the strategy that works for you. Didn't get in here. I was thinking about this one. People love gold because it has a lot of volatility in gold. There's just such big moves, such big swings, right? So if you caught this move, you're so happy. If you caught this move, you're so happy. I guess that's why, right? Just tons of market participants and volume. Looks like I'm getting some bit of a hold here on my position. Not the hold that I want, but some bit of a hold. Oh. I am patient. Yeah, you want to see gold thrive God's way? Get out of here. I'm happier when I'm not in drawdown. Everybody knows that about me. EG for a sell, sure. No point watching this trade right now. We're gonna have to let it breathe a little bit and just see how it goes. EG for a sell. Yeah, EG for a sell looks pretty good. Do I want to take it? Kind of. But then the problem is if I start selling this thing now, I'm starting to revenge trade with the open loser right now, which is not a good idea. Not a good idea. But you could see here, the entry would have been at the top, right? Your entry would already passed. It would have been here. That's the entry. And that's pretty much what the trade would look like. So you'd pretty much be hitting TP1 already. Looks like I'm getting a green candle here. Maybe we could bring this thing back up. We've got some big candles over here, so maybe we can reflect that. Don't push down. Jeez. Right as I frickin'... Every time I come on the chart, it rejects. Let's go back to EG. It's more fun to look at. Where were you? You were down here, yeah. So that would have been your entry right there. Something like that. Why is everyone saying gold right now? They bugging me? Gold. Well, we did get the break out the top. I guess that's what people wanted. Alright. So where's the entry on gold? The entry on gold is along right here. That's the entry on gold that I would be considering. Man, I gotta stop trading indices. This thing is cooking me. What am I, down 1,200 right now? What's my risk management? I don't know. I just watch the price action. Pretty much, you know, you kind of learn my risk management by me watching the trades. It's more just watching the charts and making decisions live. I have 3 lots on this one. My EUR-CAD is 25 lots. Risk a percentage or 2 of my account per trade, so nothing crazy. Win some, lose some. I think I'm gonna be screwed. I'm on gold right now, Muscle. I'm looking at the gold chart right now, so I don't know why you keep saying gold. It's on the chart right now. That's what we're looking at. That's the setup. BTC short. Can't short BTC. I love BTC. I'm a Bitcoin king. Let's pull that off the chart. It's looking ugly. Let's see. Last line of defense right there. But it's busting through everything today. Maybe there. Not sure what we're gonna do with this one. Not sure. It's been a long time since years since I've blown an account. Sometimes I've blown accounts with robots though. The account blown. This account's up $44,000. I made $2,500 today on this account, so I've got $2,500 to lose really. US dollar Swiss franc. Yeah, back at the level, back at the buy level. But I'm not taking a second trade here. I gotta hope that I could get out of the first trade alive. Need a rejection bad on it. Any chance this thing flips bullish? Please make my day. I'm at what, 6 wins in a row? Make my day. Let's get lucky number 7 here. There's still a chance that we could come out of this thing with a partial. I don't think the chance is high. Oh, look at Honey right behind me on the couch today. Oh, can't really see her. She's on the other side of the couch. It's a big couch. Am I a Blue Jays fan? Absolutely, I'm a Blue Jays fan. I live there. EUR-CAD, yeah, but I'm not taking the EUR-CAD. I'm in one trade. I'm trying to do one trade at a time on stream, so I'm gonna cancel that. But this is a setup that I will watch still. Your USD is a similar setup to the EUR-CAD, eh? Quite similar. Oh, we actually had a bullish candle here. Maybe pull us out a drawdown would be nice, but I don't know. It's been tough sledding on this Nasdaq move. We'll see how we do. Someone shorted EG. Let's take a look at your EG short. You just went short off of this level and price is pushing down. It's been holding to the top of the range all morning. If you've been trading the top of the range and just going trade here to here, you could have a couple of wins already. We need some buyers to start stepping in on our Nasdaq though. We don't want these sellers. Let's hold this level here. Let's say that this is a minor support, and so we want price to hold and not break through like it just did. At the very least, wick off of that level and come back up. You just can't. It just does not want to go my way. Yeah, George Springer rules, man. From Houston, the Stros first. Where do you recommend calculating entries? Yeah, I had a calculator. I forget where the hell it was. But you could just do lot size calculator on Google, or you could probably even ask AI now to help you calculate your lot size. Try ChatGPT, man. That's what I use for everything else. I might have to blow my streak on this one. I don't want to hold this too much longer. We're kind of getting to the edge here. That might take me out. Oh, I'm getting a headache too. Too much excitement. Where the hell's my watch guy? I was supposed to do that on stream. Oh man. What a terrible move. The winning trades were like 2 seconds. We were in them so fast. I get so many headaches lately. You're on an 8-win streak? Yeah. My 6-win streak looks like it might come to an end on this one. Don't like the looks of Bitcoin this morning. Jeez. So it's like that's what happens when the market goes down, Nasdaq goes down, Bitcoin seems to follow. There's more than just technical analysis today. You know, my technical analysis looked all right. The result, not so good. Not so good. That was gold looking. Yeah, you don't want to see the counter right now, brother. I pulled it off the screen. Your CAD? Yep, coming up to my level here. Yeah. It's out of support now, but that sure is ugly. Yeah, I know, I went a bit wild today. 2.2 pips, yeah, not great. I do have to accept my losses, yes, I certainly do. I like to keep my streaks alive here on the stream. The stream, my money management's a little bit different than normal. Ay. Tough one. Still up pretty big on the day. But I got a little bit giddy today. You're right about that, Chris. You're definitely right about that. This one is this one's game over for me. I'm out on it. Lost a couple K on that one. We're still up from all of those news trades, but We're out on Nasdaq. The streak is over. Sad, sad, sad. All right, Patricia, love you. See you tomorrow, baby. Stay beautiful. All right, streak. 0 wins. 38-9. That's too bad. Well, hopefully I can still get my watch, but that's it for me. I'm off. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do some other work. We lost. Sad. See you later. Much love.